Did you know that one of the most common questions we get in tech support is, can I automate that? It's one of the more common questions that the Chargent support team hears from our prospects and customers. And more often than not, the answer is yes. Chargent is native to Salesforce, allowing the use of Salesforce powerful automation tools like Flow, which are flexible enough to meet most use cases. Automation is a great way to reduce human errors, free up your staff to click less, and focus more on strategic activities that grow your business. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to use a flow to auto-populate recurring billing fields on the Chargent order. My name is Randy, and I'm from Chargent. If you're a Salesforce admin or consultant who wants to learn more about payments and be a superstar for your organization, then you're in the right place. In this example, our use case is a business that offers a monthly subscription. The subscription could be a wine club or a gym membership or a professional services subscription or, well, you get the point. The sales team just got back from a great trade show where they carefully qualified leads and are following up with those contacts they didn't close at the show. The sales team is now going to send out a targeted email offer to those prospects. Two Chargent features really helpful in this use case are payment requests and recurring billing. Payment request is an email link allowing the prospect to securely enter in their payment details online and make a payment. The payment request is one of Chargent's most popular features. It helps reduce PCI scope by adhering to the rule of see no card, hear no card, and touch no card. Plus, customers can self-serve, making a payment at their convenience. The other Chargent feature we can use is recurring billing, which allows payments to process automatically through a batch according to the specified frequency. We'll use Flow to combine these two great features through automation. One important thing you should know is that you can reduce your accounts receivable and collection challenges in Salesforce with Chargent. Learn how Chargent can make your failed payments or overdue collections process configurable and automated, saving you time and money. Download the guide now from the link in the description of this video. In this video, we assume that payment request is already configured. If you had not yet done that, stick around and we'll connect you to a great video that will walk you through this easy process. Let's review a little background about these features and objects in case you're not familiar. Payment request is a child object to the Chargent order. Payment request record has a few different statuses, but the ones we are using today are created or paid. Once paid, the link is no longer active, which prevents customers from overpaying. The Chargent order object is where the recurring billing fields and payment information are configured. You'll see how these two tie together as we move through the flow. In this video, we'll give a high-level overview of the flow. We've included a companion document to give full step-by-step instructions in the description of the video for those who might want to build the flow. The flow we created is a record-triggered flow, which, as stated, launches when a record is created, updated, or deleted. This auto-launch flow runs in the background. We use the payment request object as the object the flow is based off of. Like we mentioned above, this flow will trigger when the payment request changes from a status of created to paid. We optimize the flow for actions and related records, update any records, and perform actions. This more flexible flow runs after the record is saved to the database. We select this option so that we can follow the best practices to ensure our automation does not interrupt the Chargent order of execution. We want to let Chargent fully execute before we run automation on the same records that are being updated. The next step is to use the update records element in the flow. We will use the update records element to set the recurring billing fields on the Chargent order object. Next, we connect the start element and the update records element by creating a scheduled path. We want to create a scheduled path so we can follow best practices using a delay of 1 minute so that our flow does not interrupt the Chargent order of execution. Next, we'll use another update records element in the flow. In this step, we are updating the transaction record created by the payment request to be marked as recurring so that our recurring batch will run according to the frequency we have configured on the Chargent order. And the last step is to connect the two update records elements. Flow experts know to save their work throughout so they don't lose any of their work. Finally, make sure that you activate the flow. Before we go, let's quickly go see the flow in action. We will send ourselves a payment request using the Chargent Anywhere Send Payment Request button from an opportunity record for $1 and process the request. Then navigate to the related Chargent order and we can see that the recurring billing fields have been populated and the next transaction is set to the following month. We can then click into the transaction record and we see the recurring checkbox is checked. This great flow really cuts down on the workload of our sales team, so again, they can focus on selling rather than configuring records. We hope that you will take inspiration from this flow to create automation that works for your specific Chargent use case.
In this video, you are going to learn how software companies can establish a predictable revenue stream, reduce churn, and strengthen the long-term value of your customer relationships by overcoming 4 common payments challenges, the not-so-fab 4, if you will. My name is Karen, and I am the marketing manager at Chargent. If you are a technology leader, then you are in the right place. As the saying goes, here at Chargent, we sip our own champagne. And our champagne is a simple, scalable subscriptions payment solution. Right in Salesforce, where your customer data already lives. Before we dive in, one important thing you should know is that you can reduce your accounts receivable and collections challenges in Salesforce using Chargent. The challenges that we face as a subscription business are easy for us to solve because that's our job, to solve those problems for our own customers. Challenge number 1, easily billing customers. Subscriptions 101 is bill your customers on a regular basis. When AppFrontier acquired Chargent, all of our customers were on a monthly billing cycle. It's a lot of work to bill someone 12 times a year, and that's why we now charge our customers annually. That's what works for us. But we've made it easy for you to bill your customers on whatever schedule makes sense for your business. With our customizable recurring billing solution, one important thing you should know is that you can reduce your accounts receivable and collections challenges in Salesforce using Chargent. Learn how Chargent can make your payments configurable and automated, saving you time and money. Download the guide using the link in the description of this video. Challenge number 2, capturing payment information. When you have a customer ready to sign on the line which is dotted, doesn't it make sense to capture payment at the same time? We solved that challenge with our payment request feature, which allows us to send an email and have our customers pay with the click of a button. We also like this process from a PCI perspective because it means they never have to give us their credit card numbers. Storing credit card information is a big risk and should be avoided. We use tokenization to resolve that. Challenge number 3, billing at scale. Using our own tools to take Salesforce payments everywhere, we have been able to scale to several million in revenue with a very small team. In fact, we still outsource our actual accounting. Challenge 4, failed payments. Failed payments add up quickly to lost revenue and even lost customers. But as I mentioned, we have a small team, and we want them focused on growing the business and supporting our customers, not chasing down payments. We use our automated collections feature to easily handle collections for us, and you probably should too. We understand the challenges of the technology and SaaS industry because those are our challenges too. We're giving you this peek behind the curtain because Chargent has made subscription billing simple for our customers and us. We sip our own champagne, and you know what? It's fantastic. And now check out this next video, where you will learn more about taking payments in Salesforce. My name is Karen, and I'm from Chargent, where we are dedicated to helping you make Salesforce payments simple. And remember, we're always here to help.